and gentlemen of the YouTube lands, it's your boy Tuglo, and today we have here this Sprouting Devotion Brave banner for Danmachi Memoria Freeze. Guys, let's go ahead and jump right into it. If you've seen my brisk banner analysis, you'll already know what I have to say for Chigusa and Freya. If you haven't seen it, I'll still cover it, but that'll be in the later portion of the video. So guys, real quickly before we start, we are going to talk about this banner being a step up banner. As you can see right about here, we do have step 1 is going to be 200, 2 is going to be 250, 3 is going to be 300, 4 is going to be 350, 5 is going to be 400. In order to do 5 multi pulls, you're going to need 1,500 iris. In order to do 20 pulls, you will need 6,000 iris. A guaranteed 4-star unit, whether it be assist or adventure, will come out on steps 5, 10, 15, and 20. Now that we have that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump right into our unit analyses. We're going to head over to our album, and we are going to look for Ouka. I don't know how you say it, Ouka or Ouka. I'm gonna go with Ouka because I just personally like that. Now, as you can see here, we do have Ouka. He will be sitting at 328 strength, 329 endurance, 205 dexterity, 111 agility, and 122 magic. One stat that I really must point out is going to be his health. That is going to be at 1,846. Now, I point that out for a very specific reason, and we'll get to it later on. I will show his stats at rank 80, at rank 80, where he is max limit broken, which is 5 bonds. His first S tier is going to come at his 3rd limit break, so you'll have to pull him 4 times. Then he'll get triple S at his 4th, and then he will get a single double S at his 5th. His health is going to be 3,216. His endurance is going to be 797. His strength 818. These stats are going to be important later on. Now, jumping right into his special and his skills. His special is going to be an ultra physical attack and penetration rate minus 45% to all foes. It's going to be an AoE ability. His first skill is going to be a high physical attack indexed to HP. That means the strength and the power, the amount of deeps that comes from this first skill is going to be determined based off of his HP. That's why I brought that up. So the higher your HP, the stronger, the fatter the deeps will be from your first skill. That is going to be a single target. Now his second ability, this is so interesting, and I love this ability. It is a self buff, if you will. It covers allies from single attack, 1 turn, and heals for 20%. We're going to talk about that a lot. Now, his last ability is going to be the Do or Die Resistance. It is an allies, so an AoE, fast endurance, plus 20% for 4 turns. Now, the great thing about the 3rd skill is that almost more times than not, because it has fast in front of it, you should be going first when you have that ability queued up to use. Now, that plus 20% will save a lot of your squishier characters. May it be Lafia, whether it be Fells, Amid, whoever the case, it will save them with that plus 20% endurance. Now, his passives are going to be plus 10% dex, plus 10% strength, plus 10% agility, 15% to ailment resist, and the best one, the thing that I like the most, is going to be his 3% HP regen per turn. Now, it's not an Amid assist by any means, but this will come in much handy. Now, that second skill that I wanted to talk about, I had to do a little bit of research, and shout out to Primist. He definitely helped me get some information about this ability. Now, he doesn't own it. He was using a friend's support. So he was using his friend support, and he was able to test some things that I had a lot of questions about. Now, I asked him, I said, okay, does this cover AoE abilities? No, it does not. This is only going to cover, what this covers is, it covers every single unit. So you have Ouka and 3 other people, he will shield for all 3 people for 1 attack, counters included. Now on top of that, his heal is going to pop at the first person being attacked. However, if it's an AoE ability, he will not tank it for everybody. Everybody else is gonna have to take that hit, but he will tank every single attack for the whole team 1 time, and he'll heal himself. The only question that I do not know is if it is 1 other person with you, will he tank every single attack that goes towards them? I believe he will not. I believe that he will only tank 1 attack, but we don't know because we were not able to test that. So the one thing that I really do love about Ouka being a defensive type character is he's got it all, man. He's going to be attacking based off of his health. He's going to decrease their penetration rate so they don't, insta-booty blast you. He's got an endurance buff for your entire team, which makes you tankier and stronger so you don't get one shot. And then he's going to basically be your scapegoat and save you from getting demolished. I really do love that. And he is a defensive type, so he definitely lives up to his job. He does it so well. Now, you'll say, hey, what about him versus Wealth? Now, the thing about Wealth is, if you watched my tier list for the healers plus defense characters, Wealth was the only person on there that wasn't non-limited. The thing about Wealth is he is a very bruiser-esque type of character. He does more damage than he does defending, even though he does have the 75% chance to taunt, I believe it was foe or foes. It's one of the 2, obviously. But that is more bruiser-esque, where this Ouka is very well equipped to be your tank. He can easily fill your 4th slot, and if you just prefer the deeps, then he can fill a 5th or 6th slot for sure. Now we're gonna go ahead and jump into the Freya assist. Let's see, where is she at? I believe it's this one. Okay, here we go. We're gonna jump into the Freya assist very quickly. Now, the one thing that I will say is that you do have an equal opportunity to get any 4-star character. So it's 33% all around. So that just gives you a little bit better chance to get the assist. But I still do not want to cover it at max limit broke. I will show its stats. And I will say this, the endurance and the magic is extremely good. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I really hope I get at least one, just for the sheer fact that you get the sleep resist plus 75% and all of your foes get minus 6% endurance. The greatest thing about this ability, this assist, is that it's going to be very healer focused. Now I say that just for the sheer fact that it's not going to be magic attacking focused, because there are different assists that you want to put onto them so that they can deal more damage. The reason why you want to put this on someone like a Fells or someone like a mid is just for the sheer fact that they will get instantly, bam, they're dead. One hit on these higher level things and they are goners. If you put this onto someone like Fells, this will definitely boost them up, beef them up just a little bit more than any other assist that I have personally seen. I haven't gone through every single 2-3-star assist, but I've kind of looked at enough 4-stars to kind of understand that this is a very tanky one, and I really believe that this is going to be a healer focused assist rather than a magic attack assist. Now, the next person that we're going to look at is going to be the adventurer Chigusa. Let me scroll down here and find her. She should be around this area right here, I think. Here we go. So Chigusa is going to be a balance type character. We're going to take a look at her abilities, starting off with her special. That's going to be an AoE Ultra Thunder magic attack with a 30% chance to charm. Her first ability is going to be a high single target physical attack towards one foe. The second ability is going to be an AoE all allies included low heal. The last ability is going to be a 35% strength buff for all allies for 4 turns. Now, very quickly, we'll take a look at her passive. She does have the plus 10% magic, plus 10% physical and magic resist, plus 10% endurance, and plus 15 ailment resist. These passives and these buffs make her a very strong utility character, and she's extremely tanky on top of that. The one great thing that I do appreciate about this unit is that she is going to be a very strong 5th or 6th slot character. She can come in and kind of, if your healer dies, you can throw that little baby heal, potentially give you that strong buff to really nail home whatever mob that you are fighting, whether it be an event mob or just a boss in the story. Now, I will say this about Chigusa and every balance type characters. To me, they're extremely weird. They are a jack of all trades, master of none. So really nailing down each and every single balance type character is very hard, because you really have to understand and kind of pick a play style and see how you can weave in each balance character into your team. That makes them very hard to say, okay, yeah, this one's good or this one's bad. It's all so situational. So if you can find a way to kind of mix her into your 5th slot, 6th slot, that will make Chigusa very niche but very good character as a balance type unit. Before we go, we will show her stats off. She does have strength as an S, dex as S, agility is S tier, and then her magic is going to be double S tier. So I thought that was very intriguing to me. She's a very tanky utility character that can easily come off as your 5th or 6th character and very much fill a role of whatever died. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I really do appreciate the support a lot. If you haven't already, please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel to help make the dream become a reality. Also, once you subscribe, be sure to turn on those notifications. Last but not least, be sure to check out the description box down below, where you can find links to my Discord server, my Twitch stream, my Patreon page, and any social media such as Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Guys, thank you so much for watching this Danmachi Memoria Freeze banner analysis. I do appreciate it a lot. And guys, as y'all know, that's the fat lady singing, that's the bells are ringing. And until the next video, I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.